Hi there, my name's Natasha. I was born on the 27th of February and I was the youngest of my siblings at the time. I used to live with my mum, dad and two older sisters, but my dad left when I was 3. Lol, no biggie. My mum was a childminder and since I was the baby of the family I was always constantly surrounded by other people, which wasn't a bad thing, but I never really liked spending too much time with people because I preferred spending my time in my imagination with my toys, books, TV shows and movies. I always felt like I was meant to do something good with my life, but not exactly sure what. Insert a joke about a 5-year-old's existential crisis. My mum also worked late nights at Sainsbury's to earn extra money, so I was left with my older sisters. I was really close to them until they hit puberty. After a couple of years, my mum met my stepdad, and we moved away from where we lived to London. They got married and had 2 kids, and this made things super awkward in my family. It made a rift and felt like we were two separate families at the time. Hashtag sad times. As I was growing up, I was quiet and closed off, which made me the perfect targets for bullies. Enough said. Eventually, my sisters left for uni, and I was left at home and we moved again. When they left, I felt pretty lonely. I felt like someone looking through the glass of someone else's family. I hated it and became pretty detached from everything. When I was upset, I would always draw or sing, but that was my secret escape from the rest of the world that only a few people knew about. At the end of primary and all throughout secondary, I was severely bullied, to the extent I didn't want to go into school at all. I felt like I was falling into this horrible, dark hole. Spoiler alert, everything after this is really depressing. Like, really. Everything in my life came to a halt because of everything that was going on. I stopped going to school, I stopped eating, I couldn't sleep, self-harm became more frequent, and I couldn't leave the house because every time I did, I had panic attacks and would become sick because I always felt like people were looking at me and could tell something was wrong. It just felt like all too much at the time, and I just wanted to end it all. Eventually I broke and told my family how I was actually feeling. They were shocked and tried to help me, but it didn't work too well. I was taken into hospital to be assessed and ended up staying there for 9 months. It wasn't the worst time of my life, but it wasn't the best either, don't get me wrong. It changed me a lot though. I met a lot of people who inspired me creatively and helped bring out my secret love of drawing and singing out in the open and helped me be more like, well, me. At the end of my stay at hospital, it was decided that I would go into care until my sisters had a place for me to stay. The people in my life up until now have helped shape who I am, the good and the bad. I've overcome a lot this year, and I couldn't do it without the help of those who were there for me. I'm not cured, and I'm still definitely scared, but I'm on my way. 3 pieces of advice for you guys out there. Tell someone how you're feeling. Doesn't make you weak, in fact, it makes you stronger. Don't force yourself to do anything you don't want to do. But there is no harm in trying. Like I went to Reading Festival recently and after the first day I was like, nope, and went home. I tried. And finally, as Dr. Zeus once said, your brain's in your head, your feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know. You are the guy or girl who will decide where to go. Oh my god, guys, I'm so inspirational. Peace.